Here's my tube coil setup for staccato operation and regular 60 Hertz operation. Yeah, it's basically the same as it was before, only now I got a filler choke in here to protect the rectifier on the voltage doubler, and I got a little more capacitance in here, 7 microfarads. For staccato operation, I have an SCR down here which is fired by a controller over there in the cabinet, and it's of course hooked between ground and the cathode. I'm going to run this in staccato mode and regular continuous mode here in a little bit, and later on I'll demonstrate a capacitive discharge pulse operation, but for now we'll first go to staccato mode. Okay, here we go for continuous mode. This is my vacuum tube Tesla coil set up for capacitive discharge pulse mode operation. The whole thing is kind of cobbled together here. Basically, we're taking about 20,000 volts and charging up this capacitor bank, and when the SCR turns on and connects the cathode to ground, then the tube coil gets fed the energy from the capacitors through this choke coil, so it doesn't go all at once. The choke coil slows it down. We got about 7 microfarads capacitance, and the choke coil is 6 Henries. If you didn't have a choke coil, the spark would be sparks would tend to go everywhere from the secondary. It wouldn't be a pretty sight. So definitely needs that choke coil. It slows it down. It's actually a slower discharge than what you normally have with 60 Hertz AC cycle running the coil that way. The next footage you'll see will be the coil in operation with, and again, this is capacitive discharge pulse mode. Since I made the last video, I made some changes on this coil. Basically, I got the resonant frequency up higher, up to about 360 kilohertz. Wound another secondary coil on the same 4-inch diameter coil form with number 20 gauge wire, and I got less capacitance in the primary circuit. It's down to about 200 picofarads. You probably noticed a big difference when I was running the coil between staccato mode operation and pulse mode operation. Staccato mode, which is basically just pulses of the 60 hertz cycle, half wave pulses, was much more jagged and a lot of branches, whereas the pulse mode was nice, straight, sword-like sparks. I attribute that mostly to the pulse mode slows down the process of the spark growth a lot compared to just running it off the line frequency, where you just got to have the cycle for the spark to grow, and that's it. Of course, in pulse mode, I can't get that many pulses per second. It's a rather slow process so far. Once the thing fires, it takes a while for it to recover before the SCR will reset. I got to work on that some. So that's it for today.